Good morning, everyone. We have another one for today. This Evo, the customer stated that the car is not starting and he saw a couple of wires that are burnt. So we're going to go ahead and check this out to see what we'll find. I just finished the installation of the remote start in this Tundra, so that one's good to go. So now we can actually move on to this one. Let's get to it. So upon looking around, I now see what he was talking about as far as the burnt wire. Looks like the zero gauge is coming from, trying to see if I can zoom in right there. I'm gonna be removing that. I did notice that the wire itself is too tight on the hole, which I wouldn't really recommend, but we'll fix that. The wire right here, as you can see, it's all burnt up. It looks like this is going to the starter and the other wire is going to the alternator. So with that being said, with one fuse, that will overload the line itself. You want it to have at least two separate fuses, that way they're not sharing with each other. Obviously the starter does pull a lot of amperage, so that's just kind of my prediction right now. I haven't taken anything apart, just kind of looking around, and it looks like one of them is a fuse box, going to the fuse box. So I'll go ahead and start taking everything off, but first make sure you unplug the battery just to make sure you don't cause any shorts or anything like that. So let's go ahead and start taking everything off. I just kind of quickly remove the cover just to kind of get more of an idea on what's going on here. So as you can see, it definitely got hot. It didn't pop the fuse, which I kind of expected. Sometime when this happens, the fuse sometimes overheats to a point where it doesn't even pop. But this itself expanded so high that it looks like it cracked it. So we're gonna go ahead and take that off. And yeah, this is definitely a no good situation. I'm glad he didn't drive it anymore. This could have caused a fire, but I can definitely smell something burnt even when I'm not driving it or starting it right now. But yeah, let's go ahead and take this off and move on to the next step. So I'm just kind of taking off the fuses, and as you can see, this is a lot worse than I expected. The whole system itself is pretty much burnt almost to crumble in pieces. That one's already like that. Like I said, this one kind of expanded due to the heat. Yeah, hopefully nothing else is damage from this situation, but we will keep going and hope for the best. So here's the deeper inspection. I would say that's pretty done. They melted it right clear right there. Yeah, I'd say she definitely got hot in a bad way. This is gonna be the new replacement. Nothing fancy. 3 fuses. Hope for the best. So we got an update. I made the hole a little bit bigger, so the zero gauge would kind of have a little bit of play. And I also added some Tessa tape just to kind of protect it all around. It's gonna be loomed as well. More inspection. These 2 wires welded pretty much itself together. So that's kind of that. Yeah, I'm not really sure which one is which, but I'm gonna be cutting that off, and hopefully nothing else is damaged. But like I said, that thing welded itself, so I'm gonna be cutting that off. The moment of truth, first startup, hopefully. Yes, that is fixed. So it looks like that was the only issue. So everything's fixed. Yes, that is just a temporary fix. Customer stated that he's going to be pulling the motor, so doesn't have to look fancy, but we will run new wires if he decides to go back with a new motor. But for right now, everything is good. Everything starts. Send this right off. Well guys, that concludes the Evo fixed. She starts right up. No burning wires. Customer's on his way to pick it up. Both of these cars are done for today. See ya.